Oh man, I still miss Sonic Runners. Hello everybody, I'm Garrulous64 and welcome back to Sonic Fan Games. Today we've got Sonic World DX and it's a very special video today because this fan game has apparently been in production for 5 years. By booting this thing up, you might notice that there's no level select, there's no character select. That's because they're doing like this huge overhaul project on this game, where I guess they're fixing up the physics and just how the game plays in general. You might notice this demo is a little bit buggy. It's not like super finished yet, but I mean, for what we have so far, it feels a lot different, and I'm noticing like a lot of good changes with it. Like, the physics feel a little bit better. Sonic doesn't feel as stiff as he used to. Could I get the camera to look like ahead of Sonic, please? I don't know why it's not doing that. Please don't tell me it's gonna keep doing that. But, yeah, no, so we've got Kingdom Valley to look through. There are, like, at least 3 acts of this, too. Once you get to the end of each section, you get a little dash ring, and I don't know why I fell for that a second time. Literally. But, sometimes you don't want to take the dash rings, because Sonic doesn't have, wings. So one new move, I think, is if you jump and hold the X button, or whatever you map it to, you can do the bounce move, as opposed to the old stomp. And, you know, before there was this, like, Super Mario 3D World, like, ground pound jump, where if you do the ground pound, then you jump, you get a little bit more height. Something I didn't actually know was in the game for a while, until people told me. This is just, like, it's just a straight-up bounce, so kinda, it is what it is. Then, the spin dash is also a lot better. You can just kinda, like, take a lot of nice jumps, kinda like you would in Sonic Adventure, stuff like that, and if you've heard me talk about Sonic Adventure, you might know that I love that game to death, so that's always a plus. Also, gonna resist the urge to jump through dash rings again, because I don't feel like dying. So other than that, we've got Kingdom Valley and new badniks and old badniks and friends and faces and... oh god, it's gonna be such a party. Having so much fun. I don't know how I'm supposed to get over here, so I'm just gonna spin dash jump. Like, the beauty of it is now, I can do what I want. I can play the level exactly the way I want. And I mean, you could before, but like, you might die a bit more, because the game was a little clunky. But... still a very good 3D fan game. Like, definitely one of the most... I don't know. The most best. I was gonna say most best, but that's not proper English. The English gods would come out of the walls and beat me up for saying that. Come on, I'm supposed to be majoring in the language. And you know what? Honestly, that's just because that was the subject I hated the least. Probably not the best way to decide those things, huh? Feeling good. Section 2 here is actually kind of cool. They introduced this new little gimmick, where at least I think it's new, where, you know, you have this switch here, but it's not activated. And you're like, okay, well, what do I do then? And it was like, oh, wait a minute, try dropping that on the switch. So you go over here, pick that up, and then drop it on the switch, and the switch becomes activated. And I think that's a neat idea. There's also this cool thing you can do where if I kill myself totally by mistake, just to prove what I was gonna do, you can do a spin dash jump just right over here. And again, I think that's wonderful, because that just, like, it shows me how many different ways I can play the level if I really want to. If I don't trust these dash rings anymore, I can just keep spin dash jumping over everything. Until the robots come to ruin my day, as they no doubt always will. And, like, you have enough power behind that spin dash jump to make some really nice jumps. It kinda turns into, like, hey, what am I willing to risk today? Everything. As usual. Yeah, go big or go home, Sonic. Also, he does tricks and stuff when he does his homing attack now, and I think that's really nice. I don't believe that was in the old version. I think he just kind of, like, hit the enemy, maybe. Okay, we're free. We don't even need to do anything. Actually, that's not true, because that's the flight character pathway, and I'm not going to kill myself again. Except these spikes kind of sneak up on me sometimes. I played through a bit of the stage before turning this video on, and, I was having a little bit of trouble with that. Turning the video on, huh? That's what we call it now. Instead of, you know, starting to record. Sorry, my brain doesn't work anymore. I'm very frustrated. I'm gonna need some kind of brain medication, probably. Not seriously, of course. It's just I'm an idiot. That's my problem. And here we go. Really nice high-speed section there. I like that. This part actually screwed me up a little bit, because apparently these switches are not universal. So, like, if you grab, that one and try to put it on this switch, I don't know if this will change, it doesn't do anything. So I kind of thought I did something wrong or the game was glitching, but it turns out there's just 2 of them that you have to hit, and they're very specific. Also, the Lightspeed Dash is now mapped to the RB button, or, you know, that's what I have it on now. I mean, it's kind of combined with the drift. I don't quite understand that. I don't know why I was trying to drift there, but I got the Lightspeed Dash, decided to die. That's probably one reason why they shouldn't be on the same button, I guess, but Again, my bad. Yeah, I don't trust anything anymore. One thing I've noticed about this demo so far is, like, it's the tight platforming, the precision platforming, rather, whatever you want to call it. I'm a little scared of it. And I don't know why that is. Like, I keep dying, and it's probably my fault, but, you know. Now we've got some homing attack chains, we've got some pulleys. Yeah, we're pulling through today. And we even get some cool bonuses, just like in Sonic Adventure 2. Huzzah! Alright, and I guess here you can either go by dash ring or you can go by homing attack, and I've noticed the homing attack has a very interesting range to it. If you're not quite in range of something when you hit the homing attack button, and then you become in range of it, like because of the air dash, you tend to like home in on it and attack it, which looks a little bit weird, but is a lifesaver because sometimes you just don't reach things, and I guess it's a nice grace period to have around.
Here we go!
And here we go, Act 3? I didn't make it through this one. I kinda kept dying, and then I was like, you know what, let me just start recording the video instead of just continuing to play over and over and over again. But let's see, there was this one part in this level that, like, there's a really nice scripted area where you go off a bunch of springs, and you hit a bunch of dash pads, and you run all around, you know, like up and down and all around as you do. I think it's coming up here. Yeah, no, this is it. So we go over this way, jump down here, and then on our way down here, I think at the end, oh, Majestic. Nice. Alright, so we go off that dash pad here, and then we just have this really nice display of what this thing can do. You know what, to be honest, this demo is more functional than the entirety of Sonic 06. Just gotta throw that in there. I know we're taking a Sonic 06 level, so it's very easy to compare, but, you know, it's just something to think about. Like, wow, even in the state this is in, where it's like, there are still some things that bug me a little bit, and some things that probably are going to be changed, it still works a hell of a lot more than an official product that probably didn't have 5 years going into it, but I guess this demo is probably a more newer thing, right? Like, this definitely wasn't 5 years in the making, because, like, there are so many differences with it, right? I really don't know. Also, these clouds annoy me. These clouds really annoy me, and then that section where you do the cool little gallivanting all over Timbuktu, it's a little bit annoying now, because, like, you see it the first time and you go, okay, that's really cool. But then, if you die before you hit another checkpoint after that, which is a pretty good possibility, you need to sit around and watch it again and again and again and again. And I feel like there should be a checkpoint, like, right after that, because, like, it got to the point where I was just checking my phone earlier, waiting for it to be over. I don't know if there's another way I can go, but this is probably the best direction to take it. I mean, we're gonna sit here now for, I don't know, like 30, 40 seconds. And I don't have anything to talk about, because we already talked about this little section. And I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying there should probably be a checkpoint, like, right here. And if there is somewhere, I'm gonna be very, very angry at myself, because that means I'm even worse at everything than I expected. But it doesn't seem like it. Like, or maybe like a checkpoint right out there or something. I don't know, I could easily see a checkpoint being like right here on this Rhino Bridge. Then there's some precision platforming, and it's like, okay, I'm a little worried about actually making it across this, because the momentum's kind of strange with the clouds. Like, I don't... Okay, like, I saved myself there, but I don't know how I saved myself, and I probably should have died. But thankfully I didn't, so we can move on to yet more precision platforming. Or I can get ballsy. There we go. Please, checkpoint somewhere. Okay, wait, go this way? You want me to go this way? Okay. See, I will never distrust a sign. So Sonic is very vocal in this demo. He will yahoo all over the place. It's like he's doing a backwards long jump in Super Mario 64. Except that's a bit more... It's a bit more aggressive. That wahoo could probably end worlds. Seriously, there's no checkpoint yet, huh? Come on, like, I'm afraid now. Oh boy, okay. Also, that good old royalty-free sound effect for the Iblis flyers. That's fantastic, okay. I'm just trying to find the easiest way through this without having to jump on the clouds, because I'm very, very afraid of them. Oh, hey! Did that say kawaii? Are we going that route? Okay. I guess we didn't need a checkpoint because the ending was right there, but maybe I just missed them all. Maybe there weren't any. I don't know. And I think that's the entirety of the demo so far. Very enthusiastic about the engine overall now. S-rank, wow. Nice. Very enthusiastic about where this is going, because I had a lot more fun playing this than I think I did Revision 9. And I mean, if all the characters are going to be polished up like this, that we're in luck, guys. Let me tell you that much. I unlocked Supersonic? Wait a minute. Cancel the outro. 49 rings, now's when I get hit. I guarantee it. Alright, so... how super... okay, super transformation. Here we go. Bam. And I'll put more music in the background. Look at that. It looks really nice. Very shiny. And very, very quick. This isn't the best place to become Supersonic, to be honest, because there's not really a whole lot of room for me to mess around. Well, Supersonic feels even better to control than regular Sonic. That's, interesting. Game set. What are we playing, tennis now? What? Supersonic is going to be in the new Sega tennis game, and he's going to be overpowered as heck. It's like if you pick Supersonic and Sonic R. You just win. Can he do anything else other than... I mean, he jumps a lot higher. I'm assuming his bounce is going to be a lot better. Yeah, this is great. I mean, the super forms in the original, or the other revisions of the game were fine, too. It's like, I didn't really find too much use in using them, though, because it was like, okay, if I even managed to collect enough rings to use them, is it really worth it? I don't know. Like... Alright, Sonic, that was nice, you're right. Didn't even need to use a spring, just gotta fly all over the place. That's great. That's honestly really great. I like this a lot. Goodbye, Sonic. Bounce, bounce. And I guess that's Supersonic. I mean, I don't really see the point in continuing past this point very much, so I think that's going to be all for today, for real this time. So if you like this video and you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell, follow my Twitter, and join the Discord to keep up with more Sonic fan games and other things that aren't Sonic fan games, because I do a lot of things. I'd also like to give a huge thank you to my current sponsors, who are Silva PhD, Knuckles Channel 3, and Knuckles Atlas Requiem, Cringe Channel, Supersonic99 of CCI Games, Nick46, Jaded Indolent, Bob the Hedgehog Gamer, Cosmic Mushroom, Lucas Tallman, Nico the Person, Mitron, Kenneth Gutierrez, Henry S., Rob Morrison, Mega Travicone, Creative, and Mike TGC. Thank you guys so much for sponsoring, it really means a lot. If you have any interest in becoming a sponsor yourself, please make sure to check out the link in the description for more information and all the benefits, such as being shouted out at the end of every single video and stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.